Have you ever wondered how virtual reality works? How can a headset make you feel like you're flying across a city when all you're doing is wandering around your living room? This technology is capable of much more than simply replacing what we can see with something more beautiful. Virtual reality creators and developers are increasingly uncovering new possibilities in immersive media, fueled by tools that alter how we feel, see, and even hear the world around us. VR is becoming a more prevalent aspect of the digital world as the number of virtual reality headsets continues to rise. Experts estimate that 58.9 million individuals will utilize virtual reality at least once by 2022. Whether you've already invested in virtual reality technology or are considering purchasing a new headset, it's important to ask yourself certain questions. For example, what is virtual reality and how does it work? VR is expected to be worth $184.66 billion by 2026, making it one of the world's fastest-growing technology and a source of excitement for many consumers. Virtual reality is increasingly being used in homes and businesses around the world, allowing us to experience other environments and settings in a way that is realistic enough to trick us into thinking we are somewhere else. The heart of virtual reality technology can be found there. A virtual reality headset's objective is to transport you to another world where you can interact with new environments. As humans, we form our perceptions of the world based on the norms that have emerged over time. What we see, hear, and feel around us influences our beliefs. Virtual reality designers use basic perception rules and notions about how we interact with the world to build worlds that feel as real as the real world. Virtual reality headsets are simply computers that replace our surroundings with software-generated content. In order to determine how you move and track your activities with a virtual area, headsets use gyroscopic sensors, accelerators, and magnetometers. External cameras and computer systems are also connected to your headset, allowing you to obtain software for your VR experience or interact with other programs. Virtual reality is always improving to provide new, more immersive experiences. While we haven't yet mastered the experience, new ideas continue to emerge. VR creators have long been concerned about field of view. VR must match our field of view in order to immerse us in a new environment. Unfortunately, humans have a far larger field of view than headsets can provide in general. Around 220 degrees of surrounding information can be seen by the ordinary human. A virtual reality headset can rotate around 180 degrees. The reality you see around you is determined by the field of view in your headset, as well as how closely it resembles your existing environment. No headset can currently accommodate our entire natural FOV. However, technology is improving, as are frame rate options. The other visual aspect that defines how VR works is frame rate. To imitate what we see in real life, frames in a VR headset screen must move at a breakneck speed. According to experts, the human eye can process up to 1,000 frames per second. The human brain, on the other hand, never receives the same level of information. Most developers have discovered that anything less than 60 frames per second produces nausea and confusion. Experts are attempting to push the frame rate closer to 120 FPS. A lot of people think of virtual reality as a visual experience. However, the reality is that virtual reality tools seek to thoroughly immerse you in a different environment. This necessitates more than simply having a clear perspective of your surroundings. To help you feel like you're in that new world, you'll also need spatial audio, or 360-degree sound. Spatial audio is used in cutting-edge VR technology to recreate the kind of distinctive auditory landscape you'd expect in the actual world. Thanks to sounds that seem to originate from behind, above, or to the side of you, the better the audio, the more immersed you feel. Spatial audio also assists you in moving through a VR experience in the manner intended by the makers by indicating where to turn. The current VR headsets use spatial audio to communicate which direction you need to turn in and to provide a sense of reality as you move through various scenes and experiences. The fact that you can walk around in a virtual place and have the environment change to your position is what makes VR so appealing. The degrees of freedom for head and position tracking features are measured in degrees of freedom, allowing you to choose between 6 and 3 degrees of freedom. Headsets with 6 degrees of freedom can detect your location in a room and display the direction in which your head is pointing. This means you can travel about a space completely independently. Sensors on the outside of the VR headset can also assist you in remaining safe while moving about a room. Tracking technology for virtual reality is becoming increasingly remarkable. Eye tracking technology can help increase attention in virtual reality experiences and lessen nausea that some people experience when wearing a headset. The integration of haptic feedback sensors and other tracking technologies to include controller options in VR can also make the environment feel more immersive. As we explore various ways to make the virtual world feel more like the real world, VR technology is becoming increasingly remarkable. Headsets are becoming sleeker and more mobile as technology advances. With fewer wires and more high-definition images, machine learning and AI developments are changing the way VR technology tracks our interactions, while haptic sensors and tracking gloves are replacing clumsy control mechanisms. From a technical standpoint, virtual reality is a straightforward notion comprised of wires, screens, and computer systems that are all linked together. A more thorough examination reveals an ever-evolving world that is becoming more comfortable and immersive. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.